Friedrich Nietzsche, a German philosopher, is renowned for his provocative critiques of religion, morality, and modernity. His declaration, "God is dead," is one of the most misunderstood statements in philosophy. Contrary to literal interpretations, Nietzsche uses this metaphor to diagnose a cultural shift in 19th century Europe, the collapse of religious authority, and its implications for human meaning and morality. 2. Historical and intellectual background. The 19th century was marked by scientific revolutions, e.g., Darwin's evolution, industrialization, and Enlightenment ideals prioritizing reason over dogma. These forces eroded traditional Christian hegemony, leading to what Nietzsche saw as a crisis of values. The death of God symbolizes not atheism per se, but the decline of a universal moral framework that had underpinned Western civilization for millennia. The source, the gay science, and Thus Spoke Zarathustra. In the Gay Science, 1882, Nietzsche introduces the parable of the madman, who announces God's death to an indifferent crowd. The madman laments, "What were we doing when we unchained this earth from its sun?" highlighting humanity's failure to grasp the void left by divine absence. In Thus Spoke Zarathustra, 1883-1885, Nietzsche expands this idea through the figure of the Übermensch, Overman, who creates new values in a godless world. Implications of God's death. Nihilism. The loss of divine authority risks nihilism, the belief that life lacks inherent meaning. Nietzsche warns of passive nihilism, where individuals succumb to despair or hedonism, the Übermensch. As a solution, Nietzsche proposes the Übermensch, who embraces active nihilism, destroying old values to forge new ones. This embodies the will to power, the drive to overcome oneself and affirm life. Moral relativism. Without God, morality becomes a human construct. Nietzsche critiques slave morality, rooted in resentment, and advocates a master morality centered on strength and self-creation. 5. Common misconceptions. Nietzsche wasn't celebrating God's death, but warning of its cultural consequences. He wasn't a militant atheist. He critiqued religion's psychological and social impacts, not just its truth claims. The Übermensch isn't a tyrannical figure, but a visionary who transcends societal norms. 6. Nietzsche's solution. Revaluation of values. Nietzsche calls for a revaluation of all values, urging individuals to question inherited morals and create authentic ones. This requires courage to embrace uncertainty and live dangerously. His perspectivism argues that truth is multifaceted, shaped by individual experiences, a radical idea in an era seeking objective truths. 8. Conclusion. Nietzsche's God is Dead is a challenge to confront existential freedom. In an age of technological advancement and existential anxiety, his philosophy remains a beacon for those navigating the chaos of modernity.